Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Red Stoned, and welcome back to episode 2 of the Let's Play. Now, you may notice I'm not at the base, but I'm not super far from it either. I literally just ran right over here. I am still in the desperate hunt to find some iron. I need enough to make a hopper and some buckets because I have a project planned for today, but I'm struggling. I'm definitely struggling. So let me just do a little bit of editing magic, and maybe we'll see some iron by the time I'm back. I'll take everything as a sign of exploration. Cave with water in it? Yes. Oh my god. Such dirty water. Isn't it iron? Oh my god. Oh my god. Now question is, do I drown before I get my iron that I want? Come on. Come on. No, this is gonna be embarrassing. Okay. Phew. All right, we are back in the base. I'm smelting up that iron that I literally just got, which was enough to do the thing that I needed to do. And the thing that I want to do today is actually make an iron farm. So it was super ironic that I needed to get that iron. Huh? Huh? No, I know what I did. I'm sorry. Alrighty, everybody. I have that iron smelted, and I went ahead and gathered the few resources that I am going to need to build the iron farm. We're going to have to do it over here. Over there by the villagers, which is kind of where I wanted to do it, because I don't feel like having to transport them from there to over here, but it's pretty easy now that we have leads in the game, so it won't be too terrible. You can just smack them in a boat and then lead the boat this way. It's a little bit of inconvenience, I guess, when you have ups and downs, but thankfully enough, this water is basically, it's close enough to right over there that I can lead them through it, pull them up on it, and then I'll be able to get them to where I want them to go. Um, but I think I should get some villagers before I just say it's super easy. So I'm going to go grab 3 of those guys, because that's how many I'll need, and I'm going to bring them over here to have them ready for when we go to make the iron farm. Actually, I'm going to have to let it become fully nighttime, and I'm going to have to kill some spiders, because I need string to be able to make the lassos. I totally thought I had enough, but I don't. And I also thought that the recipe used to be like 4 pieces of string with a slime ball in the middle, but I think they changed it. Now it's just 5 pieces of string, which I'm totally okay with saving on the slime ball, but I don't have the string for it. No, yeah, now I gotta get the string. Uh-huh. Okay, well, I've gotten 2 strings so far, but I'm definitely still on the hunt. The minimap mod makes it a little bit easier because I can see like exactly where they're located on the map, so I'm not just scavenging the earth. Okay. I just need 1 more piece, and then I can make those lassos so we can start transporting those villagers. Oh my god. Oh my god. Everything's trying to kill me. I got the string that we needed. Back to the base we go. Back to the base we go. I'll meet you over there. More victims along the way. Might as well take them out. Yep, you too, buddy. Come here. All of your string is needed. Oh, you didn't give me any string. Cheap. Cheap. Another one. What? Hooda. 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 Oh, he didn't drop anything either. Ah, they're out here skimping me. I just want to say real quick that I'm proud of myself. I don't know if you can see it or not, but up in the top left corner, it is day 8 currently, and I haven't died yet. That is super good for me. Super good. I just want potatoes and carrots. And this creeper is not letting me have them. Okay. Die, 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 die. Okay, there we go, die. Now I can show you guys the right-click harvest mod. So you'll see on the very top middle of the screen right there, it says carrots growth mature. If I just right-click on that, now it's going to harvest that full crop for me, but it's going to also replant one. So it didn't give me back 3 like it typically would. It just went ahead and dropped one into the ground for me. It'll do the same thing for wheat crops too. It'll just go ahead and plant that seed back for you. Even if I'm holding a carrot in my hand, it'll still put down the wheat crop because that's what was in front of me. So then it also makes it to where you don't have to constantly be swapping out whatever's in your inventory right there. It's pretty convenient. Pretty convenient. See, like that was nothing to go through there and harvest those crops. And it'd be like that if the whole field or anything like that. It's just super simplistic. Hmm. Oh, well, just like yesterday, I swear. It's as soon as I lay eyeballs on them, they decide to disappear. Oh, he's back. Oh, and he's angry. He knows what's up. He knows what's up. He's gonna come and come on. Come. Yeah. 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 And I got a pearl. So I'm seeing that the state that this village in is gonna make it's gonna make it quite hard to get them to where I need them to be, which is literally just in this water over here. But the terrain is so jagged that I just don't know how I'm gonna get that to work. But I'm gonna try my best. Hold up, 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 hold up. Just 1 minute. I want to like take it back for a second. Squirrel brain, really quick. How did I not notice this house yesterday? Like, I went into all the houses. I'm pretty sure I did. And then this one, you ready for it? You're not even ready for it because I wasn't ready for it. What is this? I've literally been playing. I don't even know how long I've been playing Minecraft for, and I've yet to see a villager house like this. Like double lectern with double books. Usually it's just the one strip of books in the corner with the lectern, and then the stairs are next to it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? This is on another level of fancy. Like they've definitely brought their game up. I'm still abducting them from this lovely home, but that's very nice. And I'm gonna end up coming back and taking the books eventually. Uh, but since this is the first villager house that I've ever seen set up like this, I want to try to leave some of it intact. So I don't want to destroy it yet because I know me and I'll forget how this was. I want to be able to replace this or just keep it in total if I never have to take it to begin with. You know what I'm saying? Like I might take the lecterns and then come back and replace them later down the road because I could use these early on. Um, I could use the books too. I mean, hell, that's 12 books right there. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8 books. let's let's pretend like I could actually count. Uh-huh. So this is where I found myself, and now I just need to get them to the actual water, and then from there I'll just plop down a boat and take them over to the base. Shouldn't be terrible. I say that, and one of the leads immediately breaks. This is going to be awful. Oh, a sheep has joined one of the villagers. He just decided he was gonna be in there. Tree out of my way. We're so close. We're so close. They just need to touch the water, and then I can wiggle them through over to the base. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're cooking with Crisco now. Probably wondering how I'm driving right now. I'm trying to use my my mini map, which worked successfully. Yes, that was awesome. I enjoyed every minute of that. And then now from here, it's just dragging them over here. And it's super simple to do this, guys. All you have to do is place the boat down near the villager. They'll either hop into the boat on their own, or you can just kind of nudge them into it. And as of 1.21.10, or maybe before then, they made it to where you could actually lead onto the boat itself. And then if you wanted to, you can connect the two leads to where the two boats are connected. And then you can connect onto one of them and drag both boats. But I think it works a lot better like this, to where you're controlling both of them at the same time instead of it being a pulley system behind one of another. But yeah, it just made transporting villagers so much easier. Yeah, I have to go get a third guy, but I think I'll do that one off camera, and I'll be back, and he should be somewhere right here. Back sooner than you thought. Did you miss me? No. So it turns out, actually, I'm gonna end up moving these guys slightly over there because I'm gonna have to clear out a decent sized area of path blocks. And they're kind of in the way of that. So I'm going to slightly adjust them over to the side over here. Uh-huh. Much better, much better. A little bit of wheat. I guess I didn't notice these blocks whenever I was first coming over here and doing stuff. These will be mine. Told this poor sap I had some candy, and one thing led to another. I went the wrong direction and didn't end up where my boat was at, so we're swimming it. We're swimming it, boys. Alright, that wasn't too terrible. So I have villager 3 over here now, and now I'm going to clear out a 17 by 21 area of dirt path. I'll be right back when I get done with that. Oh, but of course, I have to clear out all these leaves because you can't path block. See how there's no leaf there. I should be able to path block that, and then it should just automatically break this, because as you can clearly see, there's a whole different hitbox going on there. You see, there's a whole different hitbox going on there. That's crazy to me. I wonder if you can old school mow the grass and just, oh my, you can. Oh my god, this has changed my life. Oh man, this was the way to get rid of grass back in the day. You were really doing it if you were using the water bucket method. The only issue is whenever it leads to sources or whatever, it'll you'll see, hold on. See that? It'll just go in a singular line, so then you have to find that like sweet spot of where you can place it. And it'll do that because you want it to get the full spread to get rid of all the leaves. Or well, it used to be grass, but now it's leaves. Who did this? Who did this? And the amount they drop is absurd. Like, that's just a stack, but if I were to empty it and grab the rest of these, it'd be multiple stacks. Like, just from cleaning the area where my house went, I have 5 stacks of leaves. You can go for one run and never need leaves again. So I just don't see the point in such an abundance. Like, this here, this would last multiple people for forevers. Forevers. Why? It's getting a little dark. Wonder if I should use my bed. No. I'm going to use my handy dandy sleeping bag, because this is its exact purpose, is for, say I wasn't near my base, didn't have my bed. You just, whoa-bam. And now I'm going to sleep through the night. No zombies, no worries. Okay, so this is the perimeter for the area that we're going to build. It's 21 long by 17, and now we're going to finish filling it in. And I definitely want to clarify, in case you're trying to build this from my video, it is 21 from this block to the very end. And then it is 17 from this block to the very end. Don't add another block on in between, because then you'll have wonky numbers. Something else that I think is a little bit outrageous, personal pet peeve. Whenever you path, it's 1 durability per path. That is like crazy to me. You know what I mean? I feel like that's a lot of durability. I think this should be something that doesn't use any durability. It's just, I don't know, me personally. And like when you strip, we'll find out. We'll find out. So we're at 180. Yeah, like that's crazy. It uses 1 whole durability whenever you strip a log. That's just, I don't know. That's just a little bit whack to me. Sweeping through a thunderstorm. Okay, so I have the plot cleared out. So now we're going to step on to the next few things that need to be done to make the iron farm, which isn't getting the materials, because I already did that. I already have the few things that we're going to need to make this. We're going to need more than just 1 bed. I just need to get 2 more for that. But yeah, it's a super, super simple iron farm. Nothing really to make it other than 3 villagers and a zombie. Which is every iron farm. I don't know why I said that. Ignore me. So we're back over here now. I'm going to place the blocks down layer by layer, I guess you should say. That way you guys can kind of follow along. It's not going to be much of a tutorial because I am just building it, but hopefully you'll be able to kind of see what's happening. So for this first layer, once you have your 17 by 21, you want to come to the side that is 17 long. You want to go to the very middle of it, so it'll be 9 blocks in. And then you want to go forward 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You want to place 3 in a shape like this. And then coming off the adjacent from it, you want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then you're going to do the exact same thing on this side. Alright. And then you're going to build kind of like a tip to it. This is going to be 1, 2, 3. Alright, so we kind of have like this crayon shape. And then we're going to go up 2 high on this. So it's going to be another block. Okay. Funny story. To actually build that iron farm, I need to get those other 2 beds that I mentioned. Ah, perfect. They were ready for the grabbing in this big house. Yoink and yoink. It has slipped my mind, and I definitely want to apologize to that person because I just have big squirrel brain. But we had 1 comment last video, which I'm super grateful for. Thank you to that person. They said that we should name the dog Chad. Now, I have a terrible memory, so I'm going to rely on that comment being there for the rest of eternity to be able to remember that we're going to have to name him Chad. That's just what it's going to end up being. He was the first person to comment, and I thought it was going to take way longer than that. So honestly, to get a name that quick is awesome. Okay, so back on the crayon end of the farm towards the tip, you're going to take your beds and you're going to place them like so. You want the pillow portion of it to be facing towards the flat side. And then we're going to break these 2 blocks. Now you just take one of those dirt blocks and you'll replace it. We broke it because we wanted to get rid of the path that was off the top of it, and then place a fence here. Now you're going to make a block gap, so you're going to go 1, 2, and you're going to place another fence gate right here, and then you're going to take that pressure plate, and you're going to place that directly on top right there. And then after that, it should be a slab, another block space away from where the fence gate is. And you'll take a torch and smack it on the back of the wall right here. And then we're actually going to go up and we're going to raise this back bit a little bit. Alrighty. Next, we're going to go up 1 more in the very back here. From where the slab is, line it up like that. And then you'll do 2, 3, and then another 2. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 slabs. And then we're going to raise this by 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4 slabs. Sleeping bag time. Oh, no. Okay, it's because I was standing there. Hehe. Alrighty, we're going to come down to the bed end of the farm, and we're going to do kind of a V shape. So it's going to be 1 block here, 2 blocks, and then 2 blocks. And then we're going to do 1 more right here, but we're going to leave this block open. Now coming back over here on this end, we're going to cover this backside in slabs. You don't have to worry about filling in these corners right here. Now coming back over towards the porting end of the farm, you're going to want to kind of extend the roof portion out a little bit. I'm very bad at like explaining the exact way to do it, but it should be something kind of like this. Okay, so I guess a better way to explain this tip point is I use different blocks to be able to see the different spaces in mine. So since I used cobblestone here, when you're extending out, you'll want it to be 3 long, and it'll be 2, 2, 2, 2, and then 3 long again, if that helps. Okay, and then we're going to place 2 blocks, 1 right here, and 1 over here, which is just on the opposite side of where that block was. Okay, next thing we're going to do is take some walls, and we're going to wrap around this part of the farm. So just kind of clicking on that block that we placed down, the solid one. We're going to go out, and we're going to wrap around, staying to the texture of the slides. Okay, and then we'll place our final one there. Uno memento. I accidentally put my temporary blocks over here. He has a way that he's putting the villagers in there, but I think it's kind of complicated, but we're gonna do it anyways for the sakes of me showing you guys how he's doing it. And I'll definitely link credit to the video that I'm watching in the description below. So, back up on top here, he has described that you want to do 8 temporary blocks, like so. So, filling in those corners. And then take some trap doors. You want to go 2 like this, and then 1 on top. And then he said to open all of the trapdoors. And then after that, we're going to come back over here and composter, composter, and composter. And then we're going to take some slabs. We're going to cover up those 2 blocks right there. And then from this point, you want to come to the back of your farm over here and just kind of build a little staircase for the villagers to get up. And they'll naturally want to come this direction because of the composters in the beds. And then they'll fall down into that hole right there. Should, hopefully. Little tool tip for those people that are on Java. If you have a villager in a boat like this, or if there's 2 of them, and you're just worried that you're going to accidentally hit the villager, you can hold down F3 and B, and that'll pull up your hit boxes. And this will just allow you to deter where, see, his box is versus where the boat's is. So then it's no real trouble just smacking the actual boat itself. And he's going to want to try to run away, which is no. No, missed bad. See, this is immediately what I thought would happen. Take two. Take two. This guy keeps trying to go back towards the village, so I think what I'm going to... Oh, man, he's going to make it so far. I can't get him in the boat. Please. Okay, thank you. Oh, he was about to go so far. I'm going to have to go over there and break the things connected to the farms, the other composters. Building an iron farm would be fun, they said. Building an iron farm would be easy, they said. Oh, how wrong they were. Alright, so here is 1 composter, 2 composters, and I think this is the 3rd and final guy in the village. We'll do a little bit of this just to double check. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's all I should have had to worry about. And I'm going to use that sleeping bag really quick. Oh no, I ran out of food on the way back to the base. I ate my last piece of bread on the way over to that village, and now I ain't got no bread. Thankfully, our crops were ready to harvest. Okay, so it's still showing him as a farmer, but I'm hoping that he is wanting those composters and not the other ones. My brain physically can't handle him running away again. Please. Please stop. He just goes right over the boat. He just goes right over it. Oh. Okay, you're not... I'm a little confused now. Ah, is it because I have the karates on? Is it because I have the karates on me? Yeah. Do what you're supposed to do. Come here. We're gonna have to do you old school and just follow me. Yeah. Follow me. Okay, so you can't go. Yeah. Okay, so it definitely works. I was just being a pleb. This is another one of those interesting F3B moments. So I want the sheep out of the boat, but I don't want to hit... Oh my, what is happening? I don't want to hit the villagers, so I'm just going to do F3 and B. Right, now I can see the hitbox of where that sheep is. And die. Right, super easy. Transporting the last 2 detainees. And, of course, they both immediately decided that they were going to run their own directions. This is agony. It's all going to be worth it. It's all going to be worth it. I've decided to take a different approach, and I'm going to box them in, if that makes sense. I'm just going to make it to where they can only go forward. Because I don't feel like having to wrangle them, so maybe this will work. Oh boy, is it ugly looking, but boy, did it work like a charm. And then you'll just come back here and destroy the ugly that you created. Breaking your shovel in the process, because this is the 5th one that you've made this episode out of stone. Soon enough we'll have infinite iron, so that will not be the biggest concern in my world. Replace your fence that you broke there. Alright, next up, we're going to get rid of these dirt blocks, the composters, and then we're going to get rid of 2 of the trapdoors. Like so. How's everybody's day going? Is everyone having a good day? I hope it's going splendid. I've been having a wonderful morning, actually. Got up, feel well rested. Had some good plans going for the day, hoping that I could get this video out and seeming like it's being a success so far. Okay, so the 2 trapdoors that you want to remove is this top one and then this one right here. But you want to leave that one so that they can't get out. Which, yeah. And then you want to take a trapdoor and come on the back side of this pressure plate and place it right there. And staying right here where we were, you're going to flip this trapdoor up, and you're going to place a boat here. Oh. Well, try not to... Oh. Let me redo this. Okay, so place the boat, and then walk backwards off of it, and then you can walk around it. And starting right here in front of the villagers, you're going to want to build a 3 block by 3 block wide hole. and then we're going to take it down 21 blocks. So I will meet you when I'm down there. We are on layer 11. 10 more to go. Alrighty, guys, here we are, 21 blocks down, and give me 2 more seconds, and I'll finish doing the rest of this. Back up on the surface, because I forgot I needed a bucket of lava, but look what I found. Yeah, get angry. Come on, what you got? What you got? Oh! That's what you got. To my advantage. Aha, and you still gave me a pearl. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, everybody. I went and found a cave, and I found some lava. Now, let me get back down to the bottom of that hole, and I'll show you guys where to place it at. Okay, so you're going to want to take some signs, and in any one of the corners, it doesn't really matter which one you go into, you're going to want to place one right there, one adjacent to it, and then one right here. And then in between those signs, you can place your lava bucket. Directly below the lava right here, you're going to want to make a 2x3 hole. So it'll be 2 wide and then 3 long. And then you're going to take a chest and a hopper. Place the chest down. Hopper going into the chest, right underneath that lava source block. Fill in these 4 blocks here that we broke. And place a chest on a trapdoor on top of this chest. Now going from here, you just want to make a staircase back up to the surface. Using F3, I can see that I need to go a little bit this way. I'm going to kind of do a spiral staircase and maybe come out somewhere in this water over here. Alright, everyone. I have made my tunnel going up to the surface, and I'm going to just light it up really quick, just to make sure no baddies spawn while I'm not down here using it. Let's take advantage of. I would think you'd be going down the water faster. There we go. And lead this all the way down to here. Collection. Alright. With it being nighttime, the last thing I actually need for this farm to work, funny enough, is a zombie. So it's super convenient that we got one right here. Okay. I just gotta try to get old dude in the boat. Alright, old dude is in the boat. And I want to flip that up. Maybe they'll flip it up when they're going past. Okay, and I'm gonna re-wall this off. Put that torch back. So now if let's close this. Let's sleep through the night. Investigate for you guys really quick with F3. Or sorry, free cam. So zombie is in the boat, which is perfect. It's making these guys spaz out, which is perfect. And that'll start spawning iron golems for us. But the farm isn't done yet. It's not done quite yet. Why? So after watching back through the tutorial, I realized where I made a mistake, and he actually doesn't break the slabs that he has on top of those temporary blocks, which stops the iron golem from doing what he just did to my poor zombie. So let me get another one of those guys, and let me replace those slabs, and I'll be right back to you guys. Hopefully with something that's functioning. See, that makes way more sense for it to look like that. That way the iron golems can only go forward. That makes more sense. Cooking up some spuds. Still waiting for it to become nighttime so I can get that zombie to stick him in the farm, but I figured I'd clear my inventory really quick and cook some actual food so I'm not starving constantly. Something I wanted to point out before I get the zombie in here. This farm isn't a forever kind of thing. The zombie will eventually scare the villagers, I'm going to say, too much. And they'll stop producing iron golems. So you'll have to come in here every once in a while. Not come inside the farm, but on top of it. And flip this up to where the villagers can no longer see the zombie. And then they'll rest in the bed, which is how you'll see a typical farm. I think I'll just update it later and come in here myself and add some redstone right here to where it's pushing a block up. and that block that it's pushing up is going to be what's blocking the view of the zombie, and then it'll retract it down using a simple hopper clock. Minecraft days go by so slow whenever you like really want them to be fast. I don't think I've ever waited so long for it to just become nighttime so I can have a zombie. But then when you're trying to build or you're trying to just do whatever, no, it just turns nighttime immediately all the time. Because why would the game want you to get anything done? Like while I was building that, it turned night like 5 times. You know what I'm saying? That's not crazy or anything like that, but why can't it be night now? Also, we're coming up on 31 minutes. I think I'm going to continue to do the longer videos. I like it, and hopefully you guys like it. I thought I was going to get more done this episode, but I think the iron farm will be justifiable. You know what I mean? Of 35 minutes spent. So it's finally happening. It's nighttime now. Just gotta go find a zombie again, or well, luckily enough, one spawned right in front of me last time, but that that mistake won't happen again. Uh, he will survive this time. Got the trapdoor up to make sure iron golems don't immediately start spawning in, so hopefully it'll work out. Uh-huh. Okay, so welcome back everybody. I got our next guy in there, and I'm gonna go ahead and block this back up. Uh-huh. And then I think I'm gonna get let me go craft a ladder really quick. I think I'm gonna place a ladder directly on the side right there, and it's for me to be able to get up. Okay, cool. It let me get in the bed before he got too close. That's awesome. Sleep through the night. Squirrel brain. Okay, ladders. Nope. Go away, Lightmatica. Is that not enough sticks? Let's get some more sticks. Okay, there we go. Okay, we'll open the door. Not too worried about him. Okay, right there. No, that should be fine. Yeah, I don't see that being a problem. That should be fine. And so I can come in here and do this. Now we should have a iron golem spawn in soon, hopefully. Maybe. Aha! And then because of the slabs, he's gonna be forced to just go in and die normally. Awesome, guys. Awesome. Well, I feel pretty good about the fact that we got this done. Let's go down to the bottom real quick and see what kind of drops we got going on down there. Because it's definitely dropped a few. Oh, there's another one. And every once in a while, they're falling past that trap door and they're smacking the pressure plate, which is making it flop up. So I wonder if that'll help out in any way. Ooh, but I know that's iron that we didn't have. Okay, that's wonderful. And then the poppies, of course, are just going to come from it. And eventually I'll add an auto crafter down here to where it's just turning it straight into blocks and getting rid of the poppies. But for the time being, this is wonderful. This is great progression in the world. Feels good to know that I can finally stop being a caveman with the stone tools. I don't mind the stone tools, don't get me wrong, but I'm not as conscientious about wasting them as I am the wood tools. That's like early game. Those are your first few resources that you're gathering. You should be a lot smarter about what you're doing with it. But stone you can get. Just like, you know what I mean. That's a lot of stone right there. It's a lot of cobblestone. So that's a lot of tools for it. And now that we have an iron farm that's going to be, producing us the iron that we need, I don't think we'll have to worry about that anymore either now, which is going to be great for advancing projects in the future. It's definitely why I wanted to get it out on episode 2. I wanted to have a sustainable source for future projects. And I'm loving that we're right next to the swamp. I'm going to continue to say that for forever because 24 slime balls already, that's 24 sticky pistons. You know what I mean? That could be 2 slime blocks. You know what I mean? There's endless possibilities for my little brain of what I could do with these slime balls for projects and stuff like that. Something has trampled one of my crops, which I guess is to be expected whenever you don't have them secured. All right, everybody. We're here on our outro spot. We're going to call the dock the outro spot. It's going to be the new end of the episode where I try to kick it off. I definitely appreciate everybody for stopping in. Thank you all for the support on the last video, and I'm really feeling the inspiration to want to continue the series. So hopefully daily uploads will continue being a thing, at least for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I do still work a full-time job throughout the week, so it's a little bit harder on those days, but that's no excuse. I'll still try to be dedicated enough to get those videos out. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day. Bye.